Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Daniela and today we'll continue the Expanse, this time episode 6 of the 4th season. In the last episode, the things on the island are always getting worse. Now an island exploded, which I think it was a reactor, and the aftermath of that is gonna be great. I just can't wait. Felcia is missing. Neither Lucia or her father know what's going on. Maybe the Belters and the Inners are leaving Ilus. I have low hopes for that. Some weird things are going on, and not talking just the island, but that infection around the eye. I don't know. Also, Christian and Nancy are having their debate. The votes for Christian are going down, so I don't know. Not the votes, the chances of winning. Like 47% or something like that. 46, 47. Marco is always a good boy. He just tried to destroy an asteroid spotter. I don't know. I don't know if it's something that he knows, or maybe it was just to test the waters to see the response, and that spotter thing was the easiest to destroy or try to destroy. I don't know, maybe there aren't any other ships. Anyway, as usual, I got something to drink. The episode is ready to start, so without further ado, let's do this.
The whole damn island's just gone.
Look at the radiation profile. It's like a reactor failure. The first thing you're going to feel is the seismic quake from the explosion. There's a shockwave coming around the planet at the speed of sound. With a tsunami behind.
Right. It's an island, of course. There.
That's gonna put like a third of the continent underwater.
The settlement is gonna get wiped clean off the map. Yeah, we see the blast. In look back, real bad. No hawks.
You brought this on us. This is your fault. We almost died coming out here. Some
It's
did.
not fair to
This is
blame.
our
Hold
chance to make a
on.
home.
I fucking get it. But the only thing we can do now is leave before more people die.
Tell your friend, the Secretary General, that we have the right to be here. If you do that publicly and pledge to help our colony, then we'll agree to leave.
I give you my word. I'll do everything I can.
Beltalowda, gather your things. It's time for us to go.
This planet is going to look very different tomorrow.
What about the other islands? Are you expecting any more explosions?
They seem to be cooled
I
down.
don't think so. The other islands all appear to be cooling down, so small favors.
I'll be up there soon enough.
Will you? Oh no. She got the same infection. Is that how the reactor starts? Does she want to talk with her?
Are you all
Papa told me what you did. All those people who died on that shuttle.
I never met anyone to get hurt. I'm not.
All your talk about keeping their family together on Illis. And you're the one that ran away.
That was the reactor not starting.
Reactor's
Oh,
down. Looks like a bad fuel
the
pellet.
protomolecule.
Bunch of 'em.
It's because of the island reactor thing. So it wasn't intentional.
Looks like the Barb and the Eddie are in the same boat. All their systems check out okay, but as soon as they try to fire up the reactor, zilch.
If first the protomolecule was not letting ships going faster than a certain speed limit, now they don't let them fly at all. All terraforming towers decommissioned, but just the old ones.
Hey, handsome.
You waiting for someone?
No.
No? Why would I be?
Right. Oh. Blame it on him. Huh. I don't think it was him because, you know, he had no connection. He wanted to get in, but didn't have any connection. Wait, but if the ships are not working, how are they gonna leave? How are they gonna take them?
That whole, come down and sweep y'all up to safety plan that we had?
That ain't gonna happen.
Why not?
Our reactor's out. All of the reactors are out on every ship in orbit.
The light shuttles, the Israel and the Barb use chemical rockets, which means they'll still work. They're small, but we can send them up and down in rotation.
Evacuate a dozen at a time.
When y'all first got here, the Barb it went into a low orbit, right? To conserve fuel for the shuttle going up and down to set up the colony. That low orbit, it's got more atmospheric drag. Slows it down. Makes it fall.
Dorosi's batteries will last longer, but eventually...
We all will.
I don't intend to have any of the belters on my shuttle. They're welcome to use the heavy, if they can reassemble it. However, I am willing to help get them up safely and back down again, provided they dump all the illegally mined lithium on their ship. We might find a way to fix the reactors. Consider it a gesture of goodwill.
No, the reactors are fine. Is the proton molecule the problem? And how can you think about this shit?
I'll talk to them. No promises, but you gotta start bringing your shuttles down right now.
Fine, but I'm only sending one of them.
The one that is rigged? Oh,
The shuttle is gone, sir. All we're picking up are high-energy particles in the vicinity.
What's going on with the moon?
Science team is on it.
moon.
They think it might be melting.
What the fuck?
Do you know who was behind the attack?
Marco Inaros, a terrorist. He will be killed.
He should have been already. Before our missiles destroyed the Sojourner, a surveillance satellite on Luna detected a high-intensity laser from the vessel. Based on the direction, it would suggest that telemetry was being sent to the belt during the attack. To an unregistered
With
OPM
the
relay, perhaps?
tight beam module that they took from Mars.
By order of UNN Fleet Command, we will be remaining inside the ring space to help secure it from any further incidents that are beyond your ability to control.
Those are not the conditions of the armistice.
The OPA violated those conditions first.
Marco Inaros is not under our control.
Then why did you promise you could deal with him if you could not?
It was a test then to see how fast the Earth reacts.
If we hadn't spared Marco's life, it would have divided the factions. We have to stay united. There was no way of knowing he lied about the Sojourner.
I think you and I, we are both familiar with unforeseen consequences.
Guess it's better to be united with the Belters than make a favor to Inners and then have the Belt or the other factions going against you.
You killed that customs agent down on the docks. Wow. Why do you care?
I don't do business that way.
Does she?
Accidents happen.
Caterpillar terraforming tower officially decommissioned as of today.
Been a bunch of those lately, out of MTC's modernization program.
It's chock full of top shelf made on Mars, ultra reliable air and water processors.
The difference between us all starving to death and some of us surviving may be how many mouths we're trying to feed.
There's a lot of people.
There's a lot of belters. If it comes down to them or us, it's us.
In these conditions, no ship will come. The reactors not working. is really just some bacteria and has no connection with the protomolecule. Oh. Damn.
The log showed the transmission was encrypted with MCRN codes.
When we had him, Marco mentioned Mars.
What's the problem? I don't know. Looks like they laid on a whole new security protocol.
Fuck.
There's not much air in this.
It's enough for me. This won't be the hardest thing I've ever done.
What are you still doing here?
Help me, please.
Do we really need all this?
Yes, this is a biochemical assay deck, and that is a pharmaceutical printer. Trust me, we're going to need them both.
Because of the eye thing. Oh.
Jesus Christ.
Down.
I should be down there with you.
It makes me feel better that you're not.
Same to you, Alex.
Oh, it was understood.
Marco is on that ship.
You would know by now that there is a price on his head.
Right.
And you really believe he would be so careless as to expose himself?
Right.
Everyone makes mistakes eventually.
No. It's too early for him to do mistakes.
There's no way he could have disembarked.
He's not there.
That should do it.
Oh.
There's a guy inside who's locked me out. He's calling for help. I'm out of air.
That was impressive.
Same to you.
But he did kind of saw her face. I don't know, I don't think he recognized her, but... Oh, fuck, not him too. Is actually spreading that thing. Oh my god. Damn. This show. So that was a thing. Of course, things on Ilus are looking bad. Really bad. They've been hit with an earthquake, which wasn't that much of a big deal. I mean, nothing bad happened. Then the shockwave came. And that was a bigger deal. Some people died. But the thing that ruined everything was the tsunami, because, of course, everything that the Belters had, and, you know, the inners there, and their only escape was to take shelter in the ruin. The door was a bit opened. Suspicious. It feels like it was the plan all along for them to hide inside there for some reason. But they're all there. I don't know how exactly they're gonna leave, because there's water. Like, it wasn't enough. There's this infection going on. Green stuff. It first started with that Earth woman, and then it spread to the doctor and the little kid. So it's spreading. That's a great news that you want to hear. I honestly don't think it has anything to do with it. I think it's just something that is on Ilus. Because, of course, the protomolecule, changed a lot of things there. Made the structures and all that. But it's not that the protomolecule or the creators made the whole planet. The planet was there, the creators just changed it. And there were some things left, or something that, were born after, that the protomolecule didn't change because probably didn't care. And if that's the case, I do wonder what else is there. What sort of animals or other bacterias or little, and who knows what exactly does. Apparently it's all around the eye and in the eye, so that's cute. The doctor start having problems, and now they are all gathered in one place, which is nice. That wasn't enough. The reactors from the ships are not working. They can't ignite, I think, the reactors. That was the case. And it was because the protomolecule was trying kind of to protect everything else because of the island slash reactor that exploded. It didn't want to anything else to explode, any other reactor, so it stopped everything from working. And I'm guessing that's why the other islands are not hitting up anymore, because it saw what happened with the first island, so it's like, no, let's not do this. It learns. I mean, in the beginning it wasn't the problem with the bacteria, but now, even if the reactors work, I don't think that anyone will let them come back, not to spread the disease. So that's good. That's good. But the ships have problems because the reactors are not working. The Barbapicola, something like that, if I remember, the Belter ship is way lower than all the others and will have problems sooner than the other. Apparently, if the problem is not solved, they're gonna fall, all of them, even if like the Rocinante has more battery, but at the end it's gonna fall as well. And if that wasn't a problem, they can't even set shuttles now. But I think it was just that one shuttle that Murtry rigged. I mean, it wasn't him, but he gave the orders, and the proton molecule saw it as something that might explode and disintegrated it. Like, actually disintegrate, not disassembled, but disintegrate. Or maybe it was just because, it's another source of power and has some sort of fuel. Even if it doesn't have a reactor, saw it as a threat. But it all came from one of the moons, which started, shining bright red. That guy said that is melting, but I think those moons are not natural moons. I think it's some sort of defense mechanism as well. If something gets too close, and if the protomolecule sees it as a threat, it's just blasted. I don't know. Oh my god. It's so crazy. I love it. Yeah, I don't know how they're gonna deal with it. Everything that will happen with them have to deal on their own. They can get outside help or from the ships or something. So I know that the doctor took some equipment, some medical equipment, and a printer or something like that. So drummer and Ashford have to deal with their decision of not killing Marco. And of course, Earth and the UN were so quick to come and blame them because they weren't so quick to solve the problem, and they decided to stay there. Didn't agree with it, but what exactly they could do. So the ship that was supposed to be dismantled and sold to Sojourner wasn't. It was modified, kind of, in disguise, and that was the ship that tried to blow up that asteroid spotter. And right before it was destroyed, it sent a message, tight beam, of course, with the thing that were taken from Mars with the module, to another ship. They received the transmission from that ship, and for some reason in that transmission Marco was in it, in the back, but it was clearly him, like he was visible. I don't think he was trying to hide and I don't think it was a real transmission. I think it was made by someone, like what was Melba sent that transmission with Holden saying all that thing that wasn't real anything, so it was made. Why wouldn't Marco made something similar with his face in it, just to be seen by the others, and to think that he's in there on that ship, and for them to come? I mean, pretty much it's a trap. I'm pretty sure that transmission was a trap. He's not on that ship. It's impossible for him to be on that ship. I feel he's way smarter than that, and he can be captured so easily. They say that it was impossible for him to leave that ship, but I believe he was never on that ship. So Drummer wants to go after him and catch him, and Ashford, and probably some other belters sent by Dawson Anderson and Fred Johnson. I don't want them there, especially Ashford. I feel that Marco has problems with him because Ashford was the one that said death. In a way, I hope that Drummer will send that transmission to the Inners and let them deal with it. I know that probably, the Belters and them, Drummer and Ashford, would look kind of bad because they couldn't deal with the problem, but it's better safe than dead. So send that transmission to the Inners, let them deal with it. And I think if I know them, I know the Inners, they are so quick to take credit for other people's jobs. For them to be seen as this great power and deal with stuff, and there's now no one better than them. It's not gonna take too much to convince them to go there and let them deal with that problem. Some of them probably gonna die because, again, I think it's a trap. There no way Marco is there, and if it's there, it's so it's prepared. But I don't think it's there. 99% I think he's not there, and if he is, he's prepared. Let others deal with it. I'm so afraid that something... I don't think Drummer is gonna die soon, or never, hopefully. But I'm kind of scared for Ashford. And I really like him. Again, in the beginning, not my favorite. Interesting character, not my favorite. But now, especially after that part with him seeing his son, the video, I have a feeling that something might happen to him, and I don't want it. So let's not do that. That was an episode. I can't wait for the next. Anyway, I think this is all I have to say about this one. Thank you for watching. Enjoy. I will see you next time. Bye.